Hi there. In this video, I'm going to explore the concept of surveillance introduced by the French philosopher Michel Foucault. I'm going also to discuss one of the surveillance examples, which is CCTV, and it's my case study for this topic. And also, I'm going to discuss its positive and negative aspects. This is an image of Michel Foucault, who is a French philosopher who was the first to introduce the scholarly model concepts in the surveillance field in 1975. He brought to attention the architecture of Betham's prison, as seen in this image, as an example of surveillance and social control in his book Discipline and Punish. However, Foucault's concept has been reassessed in 2007 in order to make it more applicable in today's society. Now let's move on to my case study, which is CCTV system. As I mentioned before, CCTV system is considered as a powerful method that is used in order to reduce crimes rate and targeting the unwanted, as mentioned in Targeting the Unwanted by Hedi Loyal, who's a member of the University of Oslo, Norway, that the new open street system made the unwanted the primary target of its panoptic case. So CCTV, according to this research, is a mechanism used for just such form of purification. Also, in Targeting the Unwanted journal research, it is mentioned that 46% of all targeted people were actually drug addicts. And the outcomes of the deployment of the CCTV is illustrated in this chart that I created using the data that I have obtained from this research journal. As you can see, in shopping malls, the targeted persons were usually ejected, whereas in open streets, they were usually noticed and let go by the police or the security forces. However, if you look at the major transport centers, the response toward the targeted people is usually unknown. So I'd like to note that CCTV system has been positively and negatively argued. And in the negative point of view, Norris and Armstrong in 1999 and McHale in 2002 analysis showed that people were targeted in CCTV based on their appearance rather than their behaviors, which they believe has led to injustice and inequalities between society's members. The author of Targeting the Unwanted expected that CCTV is introduced into shopping malls in order to prevent criminal activities such as theft. However, he found out that only 48% of the singled out people were due to criminal behaviors, but the other 52% were targeted mainly based on their appearance and other non-obvious reasons. I would like to quote Hedi Loyal. He said that visibly poor people were targeted and identified by their ragged or unfashionable clothing or lack of hygiene or even gone cloak. According to Jerry Ratcliffe from the Center of the Problem-Oriented Policing, the positive feedbacks of CCTV are that it increases criminal awareness and fear of being captured. However, two factors must exist for this to happen, and the first one was the offender must be aware of the presence of the cameras, and secondly, the offender must be aware of the high risk of being captured due to the CCTV camera's presence. Thank you for listening to this video, and I really hope that we learn something from this.